In 1961 and 62, you were a Labor Department economist.
Yes.
You remember what GS level you were?
I was 61, GS 9. By 62, I was a GS 11.
And you had just come out of school into government?
Yes.
What did you learn from that experience in government?
Well, it really turned my life around. I was a Marxist prior to that time. And many people say, well, he must have changed when he took Milton Friedman's courses. I was a Marxist going into Milton Friedman's course. I was a Marxist coming out of Milton Friedman's course. But when I went into the government and saw it in action, I began to think, no, this is not quite the way it ought to be. My experience came from dealing with the minimum wage law, because I was assigned to look into the minimum wages for Puerto Rico. And there were two explanations of why. It struck me immediately that as they kept raising the minimum wage, people kept losing their jobs in the industry that I was studying. And that didn't seem to me to be a very smart thing to do. And eventually I figured out some way which we might be able to test empirically whether it was the minimum wage or other things. And I spent the whole summer struggling with how to do that. When I finally did it, I came in, I expected to be congratulated. I saw looks of shock on people's faces, because they realized that I might have stumbled on something that's going to create enormous political problems for them, since about a third of their budget at that time, I believe, was spent administering the minimum wage law.